Hello, I wish to announce my new up-and-coming project to GameJolt. Undertale Fire and Flames Ultra Cooked. A reimagination and remake from my prior project Undertale Fire and Flames. More info in the article below or in this video. First and foremost, what the fiddlestick is Undertale Fire and Flames? In case you're not familiar with it, Undertale Fire and Flames is a project I made back in 2021 to 2023 alongside my good friend Aiken22, who did nothing wrong and the allegations are all fake. Which imagines the world of Undertale after a massive fire consumed the underground, ending with 89% of all monster population on the underground, and making most of them become beasts, some even turning cannibalistic. This is not a story for the weak of heart, as I dig deep into the inner workings of the monsters and explore everything that my good friend @TobyFox never bothered explaining, due to wanting more Mettaton scenes. Whatever, Tobias. I hope you all enjoyed this deep look into monster psychology and what happens after Monsterkind proceeds hope for the 5th time in a row, and I give more love to Ask or Dreamer on it too. How do you get the new content? The game is the new content. Who are you making this mod with? As of currently, I am working alone, as Aiken22 quit the internet about 5 years ago. If you're interested in working for this mod, consider sending me an email at customerofnights@fireandflames.com. As of current, I'm searching for 21 artists, 50 musicians, 98 coders, 15,632 beta testers, 1 voice actor for the 32 characters which will speak all throughout the game, many another one if the voice actors cannot handle them all, and Scott Cawthon himself. You must have 2 years of experience in prior Undertale mod developing, must have an identical style to TobyFox, I'll personally ask him to compare your stuff to his, and must be able to cook hot dogs on a grill for the mod team mandatory grilling sessions. When do you hope the game will come out? If possible, I am aiming for a release date of March 5th, 2026, as most of the features are already coded, most notably the new and improved pathfinding AI. However, we may need to delay it a small bit to August 31st, 2030 if we encounter a game-breaking bug like me and my good friend Aiken22 did. We had to redo the entire project. Is this game gonna feature PewDiePie? Yes. How many endings are there gonna be? With this mod, I try to expand some of the aspects in Undertale that I found lacking in Undertale, with one of those aspects being the fact that the game simply doesn't have any actual endings. It has 3 very simple basic endings that don't leave an everlasting impact on the player. That's right, I'll be the first to say it, the Papyrus Savior ending didn't make me cry, and I'll die in the grave. It was a mid-ass ending, and same goes for the Anti-Cooking Pasta and Toil Genocidal endings, so they didn't leave me with any feeling whatsoever other than confusion and disappointment. As such, I will be... What does Papyrus do in this universe? The following section is written in ChatGPT. In Undertale Fire and Flames Recooked, Papyrus emerges as a beacon of hope amidst infernal chaos. He may navigate the smoldering streets of Snowdin, using his Citadel frame as an improvised torch to reveal hidden passages in the ash. His pristine white scarf flutters against the crimson haze as he studies the map of collapsed tunnels. He may craft deadly puzzles from model debris and fallen pillars to delay the cannibalistic beasts hunting survivors. The mod reimagines him as a resourceful strategist who balances dramatic flair with gritty survival skill. He may set bone traps and snares and snapshot around fire wraiths, granting refugees precious moments to escape. Papyrus forges an alliance with a ragtag band of survivors led by a mysterious ex-Captain Guard. He may train them in skeletal archery, teaching bones, arrows that detonate on impact to carve safe zones. In one harrowing expedition, he ascends into the Scorched Library beneath Hotlands. The revelation that Toriel killed Undertale Undyne in a desperate attempt to save the underground may haunt his every step. Papyrus feels torn between the reverence of his mentor and grief over the fallen warrior's sacrifice. He may seek out an ancient ritual capable of restoring Undyne's life and purging the flames from her spirit. During a boss fight against a mutated arsonist Frogit, he exchanges corny puns while dodging molten spit. He may shatter its armor with perfectly timed bone slams powered by his unwavering confidence. Later, he deciphers a scorched prophecy with Sans, uncovering a way to reignite the barrier's protective magic. He may combine his humor with hidden runic knowledge to rally monsters towards a final stand. how do you get to interact with the underground? In this game, Frisk heard of the news that the underground is on fire and brought a water canister. However, they underestimated the power of the fire, and as such can only fully purge the fire from one area of the game, a small bit of each area or none at all, the worst of the enemies. You can also choose to ally with different monsters, which will add them to your party. In the best ending, you can be allied up to 25 monsters at once, including the great Papyrus. You can also explore different new areas after acquiring important soulbound items, such as Clover's top hat, a Freddy Fazbear plush, someone's passport from Papers Plus, etc. Does Kara exist in this universe? No. I'm using Undertale bits and pieces as a base for this mod. I'm using vanilla Undertale as the base of the mod, because I believe in respecting other people's decisions on whether or not they want their stuff used in other projects. Also, because people who base their mods on Undertale bits and pieces are fucking losers. Lol. It ain't even cool. What does FNAF have to do with any of this? Five Nights at Freddy's is one of my biggest inspirations, and as such, I only felt fitting to add it into my Omega Sigma Undertale mod. You'll be able to possess several of the FNAF characters all throughout the game by the large variety of new fun-based moments that I have allowed. However, to see the full extent at which FNAF is tied with my mod, you must first acquire the Freddy plushie in the second alternate route, which will allow you to access a secret passage and sneak into the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where a new story will unfold, in which snaps a book and you must survive 5 Nights at Freddy's. But it's not all as it may seem. What does the game represent for Customer Owned? It represents that I need to beat this stage. Come on, load. Yes. Really? You lied to me. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Really? Yo, Lizard Cat! Ah, shucks. No! No! No, 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 no! No, no, no! Oh, thank God. Alright. No! Holy fuck. Oh, you have to die, you have to die. No! Stop! Oh, thank you. No, 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 no. Stop! Stop! No! You were supposed to obey me! Stop! No! No! You were supposed to obey me! No! Bruh, you're not the Rizzler, bruh. What the hell am I doing here? Not belonging. You're my friend. Oh. Who is this? Toy cat. What the fuck is this? I don't. Who the fuck is this? Yo, Copperman, is Koi Cat any good? Asking for a friend. Haha. Sweat, please don't block me again. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother. I can't do anything to send. Oh my god, there's so many O's! What the fuck? Who made this level? Oh, dude, please. As I expected. You fell for my trap! Perish! You monster! What? Why is he not dying? Uh-oh. Oh. This is the boss. I'll crush you! I will drink your blood and bathe in it. You have nothing. I hold all the cards. You insignificant fuck! Forget a thing, I'll burn you with rhymes. Don't need a thing to see you, I will burn you with the rhymes. Bring him to the nether! As a child, I yearned for the mine. Don't even see, I'll burn you with grime. I go diamond style on this track. Your piece of fluid, your bone is trapped to me. I'm coming straight with Julie. Ah! To shake your bro from you can't figure out the sword. I covered. Ooh, feather. Do you still remember who I am? I am Steve! Fucking racist, Mario! I will fucking find you, Mario! Bring them now! It's a chicken jockey! Credits. All the Xboxes were made using the Miramon's Undetailed Xbox generator, which is big. Adventure Freddy is literally from Funaboro by Scott Cawthon, and the foreground judgment corridor pillar is by Sharbab 3E. Thanks for watching. Also, the music in the background of this entire video is Watchful from Versus Purple Guy Friday Night Funkin' Mode.